It's time to welcome our last presenters, the Audiolink technologies from Poland, and let's give them a...
Dobrze, hello. I'm Adam Beniowski and I'm from Audiolink Technologies. And I'm here to share with you some of our insights on how we call making offline media places and events clickable. Okay, so just in order to share with you our idea, just a few basics which I guess in 100% of us agree on. So in ancient times, which I can still remember, the people were so strange that they could only do one thing at a time. It was pretty strange at that time, and all the habits, they had different habits and strange habits really on consumption media. So at the early morning they usually read the newspaper while having a breakfast, and then while traveling to the work they usually heard to the radio, and in the evening they usually watch the latest, the best movie they would like to see, but it was also like all the family gathered and just watch the one screen. And now, when the times are normal, we are having at least, this family is actually watching 5 screens at a time. So before their eyes is a TV screen, and they have different mobiles in front of them. And it's a common thing which is happening, and even like a few months ago, Google released the report on that, and I think it's obvious for everyone. You can in fact click our app, and this report will be downloaded to your mobile device. But apart from it, what we believe is happening right now is that it's online world. What does it mean for us? It means for us that if you go for internet and you look for a certain news, you usually go to Google it to look for it on a Yahoo, on a Facebook. You are not looking it on a Financial Times page or NBC. So the first choice is the new media, not the old ones in a comma, old. So there's a problem for the huge media like NBC, New York Times, Financial Times, and you name it. It's that they produce a really great content, but it's not so interactive as the content usually tends to choose this family with 5 screens before their eyes. Because why? We believe that with internet came boredom. People right now are boring. Like if you watch for 5 seconds, then scene in the movie, and it's during those seconds you can be bored, and you switch immediately to the other screen, looking for something else, for other excitement. So we believe that the main weapon or main advantage of this new media, like I named before, like Google, Facebook, and so on, is the attractiveness of having a click ability. And so we said to ourselves how to make the offline media clickable. Let us imagine that we are having this let's say, more or less interesting presentation, and you can click the presentation. And while having this click, you can download the full version of the presentation. In fact, you can do it right now with my presentation. If you are watching sport or the football, if you are a football fan, you're watching how your favorite team is playing, you can press this button, and you will have the BIOS of your favorite players, or you have a latest score, anything the provider would like you go, or you can have this additional content on the second screen device. If you are driving a car and you're listening to the interview with a famous writer, and he just published a new book, and you can press the button and you can download this book immediately. to your mobile device. You can have access to this writer bio or anything. If you're watching a movie and you saw the actor which you really like, and you would like to go for some other movies to the cinema and to look for those, it's enough to press just one button right now, and you have the full list of this. If you are in the restaurant and you're really confused by the menu and you don't know what to choose, so you can press again just one button, and it's enough for you to see the recommendation of your friends. So what we are saying is no longer a dream or imaginary thing. Right now, the Audiolink and our technology provides this all. So we believe that we make offline media, places, and events clickable. And how we do it, I'm really have a shallow knowledge on how we do it, but other guys told me how to explain it in the simple things. So we can say that it's a QR code, but it is sound. Yes. So it's a QR code encrypted in the sound. Oh, sorry, I should have archived my MacBook. Anyway, so first thing you do is you have to create this Audiolink, and we provide the special operators panel for our clients. So you create an inaudible sound. It's a tough word for me. Inaudible sound. Then you mix it with the your actual sound, your audience sound. Then you emit it with any kind of speakers. So any speakers can do it. And then the user just press the one button in our application and have the access to any actions we would like him to go. So he can have access to a link. He can switch to the other application, because what we believe we can have some real nice add-ons to the application we saw today and yesterday. So we can do with it any actions we would like him to do. Okay, so just a quick remark. Key features we believe are important. So for the user, for the board user, it's really simple. It's not a science fiction, you know. It's just one button. For the media, it's flexible. It can be synchronized, and it can be used live, because those links I mentioned about a few minutes ago, it can be created live. So you don't have to have any kind of this sound before emitting this interview with the writer. Yeah. And for the advertisers, it's the perfect tool to measure the traffic, to have the access who is clicking my content, because so you have anything, you almost anything. The Google is provider in Google Analytics. So basically, in a really broad picture, that's what we are talking about. We believe that we are making offline media, places, and events clickable. Okay, that's it for me. Should you have any question, do not hesitate. Thank you. Thank you.
I'd like to ask a question. Thank you very much for your presentation. There's no choice really in in the content that you will get as a user, is there? So it's the choice is actually made by the content provider, because you can only click on one button. Okay. Did I understand that right?
Okay, so what we did is we created a technology which is in fact patent pending. And what we did, apart from creating the technology, is we created one button. Yes, but with that one button we can do a lot, because we are not specialists from creating content. So we can do a lot of things with our partners or with our clients. So what's behind the button is sky's the limit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just one question to the technology behind it. Is it like, I mean, does it work like Shazam? Is it same stuff?
No. So the one of the huge differences is that Shazam is you need to give them the sound before emitting, and we can do it live. So we don't need to have your fingerprint on the sound. We can do it, 5 seconds before you want the audience to go somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious. So how do you do it? Are you gonna, or is it a secret?
It's a secret, Okay. No, it's like I said. It's inaudible sound, and it's not. It's heard, but it's unrecognizable by a human brain. It's on the level that we have in the nature, and your cell phones hear it, but your brain doesn't. So we use that part of sound, basically. Okay. I told before that I'm not an expert.
Yeah, same with me, so I can't.
Yeah, but it works that way, basically. We work on it with one of the scientists in the university in Poland, on the south of Poland. So the development took quite a huge time, nearly a year. But right now we have this application on the Android, and it should be right now on the Apple Store. But it's a pipeline thing.
Okay. Thank you.
Are there any questions from the... Yes, there are. Oh, okay, one more from Adipat. Are you sure? Okay, you'll be the next one then, will you?
Can I just say it's a fantastic piece of technology that you have there. I wanted to go more into detail about it. I'll give you a scenario. So let's say I'm walking down the street with my phone, and this is my phone is emitting an audio link. Mm-hmm. What are the chances of someone else's phone picking up? Let's say it's in their pocket, mm-hmm. of picking up that signal and being able to, in a sense, connect with each other. Yeah. What are the chances of that, and how can that be achieved?
Okay, so there are two different solutions. So first of all, we can do it. So it works in the background. Yes. So the application works constantly and listens to all the sounds and audio links. Yeah? Mm-hmm. And the second one is the person you would like to share with this person any kind of content, just presses the button and she or he receives the audio link. Yeah.
Okay, that's fantastic. I'd like to know more if you have
okay.
to afterwards.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Hi. I was thinking whether there are any special requirements for the speakers that emit the sound, or is it just a plain old speaker like a cell phone that Richard has?
No, there are no special requirements, because we work really on the very edge of the hearable sound. Yeah, but it's still all the speakers have this. It doesn't have to be even special for people which heard the sound which I incapable to hear. My wife keeps saying that I'm deaf totally, but no, there are no special requirements for.
But are there? So, as I understand, there are two forms of transmitting the sound, so that it's not audible and at the same time recordable. So either is very quiet, or either is on very high or very low frequencies. So
Yes.
and if it's on high and low frequencies, then probably it wouldn't work with like a low-grade speaker.
Okay, yes, you close to the true in the second part of your question, and yes, well, we made a lot of tests, and in fact, standard speaker of TV, let's say, it's enough. You don't have to. We designed it specially to do it massively, to not require anything from our clients. You know, there are some solutions that you need to have additional decoder with your home appliances to recognize the voices. There are some other solution like Shazam or there's a sound hound, but in those appliances, those apps, you need to have the sound before. We deliver it live, and we do not have any requirements from the speakers, really. Yeah, please.
Yeah. What about the pets? How do they react?
I was expecting that question. In fact, a lot of people ask this question. Like I said, it's a sound which we can have in the environment. It's not that we deliver really high frequency sound, because in that case it couldn't be delivered with real speakers. Yeah. So our voice is on the verge. And there's not such a thing with sick children and animals.
But animals can hear it, and it can be annoying for them.
but still they can hear in the nature. You know, it's not the sound is not like the siren, but plays in a high frequency or low frequency. It's like we need to go into details to explain to you what's the sound behind. But no, there's no threat for animals or children which are sick in some way. Yeah.
And what about the batteries for mobile phones? How long can mobile work in this?
Well, it's enough. I think it's not so much exploding the battery as if you put your navigation on while you're having a Google Map or anything on your mobile device. So it's not really. It's open. It basically opens the microphone, and that's it. Yeah.
Thanks.
And it doesn't record. Yeah, it just listens.
Isn't the microphone actually a bottleneck for the solution? I mean, well, if you keep the mobile in your pockets, does it hear the sounds?
Yes, you're right, of course. If you, we sometimes heard from our clients that it sometimes doesn't work. Yeah, because if you keep your mobile in certain way that you with your finger close the microphone, of course it doesn't hurt. It also doesn't work if you have your hairs on. Yeah.
So there's a lot of technology questions that have been asked, which sort of suggest that there's got to be a lot of effort put into trying to make the technology work. And just thinking about the examples that you used earlier, you know, what is this essentially trying to solve? What's the problem this is trying to solve? Which is access to information, making it easier, reducing latency to say, you know, between, like the example you used, between hearing something in the car and wanting to sort of buy the book. But a lot of solutions already exist. They may not be as neat as this, but a lot of solutions exist. But by the time this becomes ubiquitous and the money that you spend solving all of the technology problems, do you have any thoughts or figures onto the actual uptake of this technology and whether this can be something that's going to be a viable business proposition?
So we believe that people will choose the easiest solution. Yeah? And right now what is common on the market is QR code or some kind of animations which are shown on the pictures, and you require user to point your mobile phone in the right to read QR code or read anything, and we require user just to press one button. We do not require him to walk away and point your mobile anywhere. That's the one thing. And the second thing is QR code is impossible if you have a radio. There's no such a solution on the market. So yes, there are lots of advantages in terms of technology, but we made this technology to not require anything from our user apart from installing the app, and that's it. Thank you for the question.
Thank you for your presentation. It was our last speaker today.